Welcome back to the same book. We are going to be reading chapter 4, and the name of it is Henry. Today we are going to be reading chapter 4. Ooh, so exciting! And it's the same book, number 1. I bet you're wondering when I'm going to do no book. This thing has 10 chapters, so yeah, it's going to be a little while. But there's so much more exciting stuff coming up. Chapter 4. Henry. Jack gasped as Annie reached out her hand toward the pterodactyl. Oh no, he thought. Annie was always trying to make friends with animals, but this was going too far. Don't get close to him, Annie, Jack shouted. Annie touched the pterodactyl's crest. She stroked his neck. She was talking to him. What in the world is she saying? Jack wondered. He took a deep breath. Okay. He would go down to examine. Go down. It would be good to examine a pterodactyl. He could take notes like a sentence. Jack started down the rope ladder. When he reached the ground, he was only a few feet away from the creature. The pterodactyl started at Jack. His eyes were bright and alert. He's soft, Jack, said Annie. He feels like Henry. Jack snorted. He's not a dog, Annie. Feel him, Jack, said Annie. Jack didn't move. Don't think, Jack. Just do it, said Annie said. Jack stepped forward. He reached out very curiously. He brushed his hand down the creature's neck. Interesting, Jack thought. A thin layer of fuzz covered the pterodactyl's skin. Soft, huh? Said Annie. Jack reached into his backpack. He pulled out a pencil and notebook. He wrote, "Fuzzy skin." "What are you doing?" asked Annie. "Taking notes," said Jack. "We're probably the first people in the whole world to ever see a real live pterodactyl." Jack looked at the pterodactyl again. The bony crest on top of his head was longer than Jack's arm. "I wonder how smart he is," Jack said. "Very smart," said Annie. "Don't count on it," said Jack. His brains know probably no bigger than a bean. "No, he's very smart. I can feel it," said Annie. "I'm going to call him Henry." Jack wrote in his notebook, "Small brain." And here is a picture. There's Jack taking some notes. There's some plants. Here's his backpack. And there is the pterodactyl. I told you this will be some interesting stuff in this chapter. So there's the pterodactyl, and there's Annie saying he's very smart, when he's actually probably not. He's probably not. We don't know, though, because we haven't figured it out. They lived 65 million years ago. That was way before the first humans even lived. So, well, they have figured out a little bit, but they haven't figured out all of it. This is the Annie hugging him and, saying he's very smart and stuff. Let's get on to the next page. There's another picture. I'll show you that when I'm done reading this part. Jack looked at the creature again. "Maybe he's a mammut," he said. The pterodactyl tilted his head. Annie laughed. "He's not a mammut," said Jack. Well, what's he doing here then?" "Where's his place?" said Annie. "Where's this place?" said Jack. Annie leaned close to the pterodactyl. "Do you know where we are, Henry?" she asked softly. The creature fixed his eyes on Annie. His long jaws were opening and closing like a giant pair of scissors. Are you trying to talk to me, Henry? Asked Annie. Forget it, Annie. Jack wrote in his notebook, mouth like scissors. Did we come to a long time ago, Henry? Asked Annie. Is this place from long ago? Suddenly Annie gasped. Jack, look up. Jack looked up. Jack! Jack looked up. Annie was pointing toward the hill. On top stood a huge dinosaur! Now here's the picture. Bah! Here is he, like his leg. There's some bushes over there and some grass. And there's, I don't know what dinosaur that is. I forgot. But there's the dinosaur right there. Oh, and this will be, that is the last page of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. And also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button. See you next time. Bye. Hope you enjoyed it too.